Welcome back to Vampire Survivors, and today we are playing a new secret character called Axe Armor, a very interesting character that has a bunch of axes, okay, that's the whole thing about him, and we are trying to make this work, and today's video will be a little bit different from the norm, because, ooh, that's bad, give me my, that's good. Instead of like just going bonkers after a few minutes and then like getting stronger, here it's more like a fight for survival, and then hopefully we get to a point where we are absolutely broken, because every 10 level ups we will gain +1 axe. Now I technically have to kill this guy to get the next arcana, and I would really like to do that, but it's a little bit hard to get to him. How do I do anything here? Okay, let me try to hit him. I don't think I hit him once. Oh god. This is not good. We need cooldown is pretty much the thing, okay? I need to get empty tome here. We can also go for another axe. Okay, then we have a little bit more throwing action, but this is not really... But this is not working out at all. Okay, I hope this would work a little bit better than this. Let's go for another axe. Okay, more damage. Perfect. So what we want here is we want to have Iron Blue Will, because we need it just to survive. So let's roll for it. And there we go, we can bounce up to 3 times, which is kind of insane with the axe. The only issue is that we have to manage to survive. Let's get the healing in, this will be good. This is such a close call, this entire thing, man. It's like, if I don't get healing right now, then I'm just about to die. But this will be so hilarious. Again, because every 10 level ups we'll get 1 additional axe, and then we just start going crazy. I would say we'll keep going for the life science scan, because we also want to evolve it. And as you can see, all of a sudden, now that we reach level 10, there are a lot more sounds going on. Is this an arcana? There's another arcana. This is perfect. It's not necessarily needed right now. I mean, I appreciate it. We would have waited until minute 11, but I'll just take it right now. I didn't expect to get this early. Like, we want to take Wicked Season, but I don't know if we can even survive that. Do we just go for it? We could also go for Sapphire Mist. Let's get this kick started, okay? This will be pretty much way more insane than I intended, if it works out, but if it doesn't work out, then I'm just dead. We didn't get our chest. Cool. I love it when that happens. I wanted to evolve this ASAP, then we grow stronger, and now we have to wait until 3 minutes, but that's fine. I will just walk into the center, we'll grab up the Oh. Yeah, right. We can't get... That's an evolution chest, though. Yes. Okay, let's go there. Do I like that, though, that I'm chased by guardians on this guy here? I'm sure it will be fine. I just need to get cooldown reduction. No, I'm fairly confident I can deal with the enemies. Honestly, I should wait until we are level 20, but Curse is about to be gone, so I'll not think about it. I will just rush to descent. I can't even evolve. Okay, I need to get a few level ups here. So to do this, we want to roll, and we want to get this little gremlin here. One more time, please. Just quickly, please. We don't want to spend too much time on this. Okay, perfect. Are we maxed out? Yes. So the moment we evolve this weapon here, it will give us permanent bonus stats, well, for this run permanent, which is kind of insane. Like, it's a very powerful thing. We have to go over here. I don't want to pick up anything else in there, but I can waste the curse, and now we get the chest. We evolve and we run away. You start giving us bonus stats, and now, yeah, keep in mind, we don't have a revival, okay? We already lost the 1 revival that we have. Maybe, oh my god, look at all of the bounces. Yeah, now we're level 20, that means we got 1 additional axe, and in fact, this is a little bit too loud, like I have to tune this down. Oh, okay, that's a lot better. And now we have to survive the curse, though. This is the part that I'm a little bit scared of, especially because the hands are chasing us, and they deal a ton of damage. There's a guardian just chilling. Like, do you see him? Okay, yep, this is totally fine. Like, once we get through this, okay, now we have a lot of time to heal up and to hopefully maybe kill one of the guardians if we are lucky. We need to get Empty Tome. Okay, Candelabrador is also not bad, but I really need to get Empty Tome. Oh, the moment we have this maxed out, we'll be so much stronger. Okay, so how are we doing exactly? I'm not sure. Empty Tome there, perfect. I think we are doing fine. I have to wait for the next doubling of growth that we can pick up the magnet on the stage. Now, what do we want to have? We want to have Candelabrador, and we'll not evolve the main weapon. We just stick to this basic axe, one of the oldest weapons in the game. multiplied by 7 because, well, we have the main weapon and 6 hidden weapons, as far as I understood that. Let's go for empty toe. But yeah, we don't want to evolve, so I have it locked. Okay, don't be concerned. There's a chest down. Do we just want to pick that up? I don't think there's a reason not to do it, so let's just do it. Yeah, bonus damage is nice. So the curse is about to happen again. That means I have to be extra careful, because if these catch up with me, then I'll just immediately die, and there's still one guardian lingering around, not knowing what he's doing. Okay, we got this. It's actually going insanely well. I'm impressed. I expected this to be way harder, and don't get me wrong, it's not easy. We just need more arcana now. That is very important. There's Candelabrador, very good. What else do we need? Torona is a given. We would benefit from luck a lot. We could also go for Tirachizu, but I don't think we need that. Brazier will be nice and it bounces faster. Okay, and the last one is then Torona. Where's Torona? Hello? Hello? There we go. Now we are maxed out. What? Oh, I just killed the guy when I walked into him. That's also funny. We just hit level 14. I think we actually went through level 30 as well. So we got 2 additional axes. And as you can see, there are quite a few axes flying around. Just like a couple, you know, you can barely notice it. Eventually the entire screen is just filled in axes. And we just got bonus amount. Nice. So let's get you. And before we do anything else, I will rush over here and pick up the thing that gives us bonus revivals and amount. Careful. This will be dangerous, but we have to get around, and there we go. It was that easy. Look at this. Look at the damage numbers once we hit them. We are going crazy there. I see a lot of different damage numbers. I don't exactly know what that's about, how the axes work that we have. I'm also not sure if Limit Break works on them, and I assume it doesn't because, well, what is going on the screen? Okay. I mean, look, this is kind of what I was... We have double the amount now. Okay, watch this. This is beautiful. I love this. I don't think I have additional revivals right now, so I have to be very careful. Look at the storm of axes when they try to bounce. I will go up now because I want to pick up the vacuum here. Perfect. We max out experience gain. That means we get the most amount out of it that we can possibly get. And we will not go for the bonus curse on the Torona. It's just a bit too much, but if we want it, it's still on the stage, so we can pick it up there. And look at this. We now have bonus 2 revivals plus 3 projectiles. And now we just want to max out the cooldown. So, yeah, we just level you up every single time we come across you. Perfect. Now, the next thing in the plan is we need to get the arcanas that are remaining. I almost died there. Okay. But yeah, we need to get more arcanas from the dudes that run around. Every minute we have a chance for that. When you see a blue little guy running around, then you know that's him, but this wasn't him. That's just a normal chest, sadly. Another normal chest that was just from a boss that spawned. We hope we get that relatively soon, because otherwise Bolero is kind of useless that I went for that. An alternative path would have been that I just don't... Okay, seriously, how incredible and amazing is this? Like, seriously? Do you see this? Isn't this amazing? But yeah, an alternative path would have been that I don't take the starting arcana from the merchant, because then you can pick it as a 5th arcana in the run instead of just having 4, and this would have been all of the arcanas that we want. Let's quickly push this pedal here, that the enemies move normally, and I'll talk to you that you disappear. Goodbye. But yeah, the problem there is you've seen how hardcore this was in the very beginning, so if I would have done that, there's a high chance it's just straight up impossible. Let's go... How much? We have enough... Like, we have enough cooldown reduction. That means I can do random always, and we get any stat, like whatever it is. The Pierce, by the way, as far as I know, it does nothing at all because we have the bounces, but they are highly limited, so they just disappear over time, and then you get the other stats either way. So it's totally fine. We still just have a normal chest here. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna mess around with this all too much with the Bolero Arcana. If it wants to mess with me, that's totally fine. I have a mod installed where I can just give myself Arcana chests. Like, I want to do it the nice way, the way it's intended, where you just, like, if it fails, you reset the game. But we are not messing with this today. If we don't get it when you usually get the Arcana, so at 11 minutes, at 21 minutes, then I'll just make an Arcana chest appear out of nowhere, because we want to see the full potential. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll actually turn off the damage numbers because I just want to see this mess of weapons. Isn't this beautiful? You'll never be able to do this with just the axe. This is just like, I don't know. This is the most based character that I know. Like, it's not the strongest one, it's not the coolest one, but it's the most based one. He just takes like a super basic weapon and is like, you know what? If one doesn't cut it, I'll just throw 7 at you. And there's a magnet over there. Let's pick that up to get a bunch of level ups. And with that, a ton of bonus stats. Our axes should be bigger, but it's a little bit hard to even see what's going on. Like, seriously? Oh my god. Walking up is the best thing ever when they start bouncing and you just have the entire screen filled. Like, walking downwards is not satisfying at all, but walking upwards is the best thing ever. Oh, we have double the projectiles. How many do we have? We have plus 15 right now. Let's walk up. I needed thumbnail material, you know. Okay, that's kind of ridiculously insane. Now we are looking for 2 more arcanas. Number 1 is the... Oh, what is it called? It's the one that has a chance to double the amount of projectiles that you're shooting every single time you shoot. There's a passive. Yeah, bonus gold, yay. Okay, let's take it. Yeah, but one is it doubles the projectiles that you're shooting, which is, if you have this many projectiles, kind of crazy, right? You would agree with that. Sapphire Mist. The second one is Slash, because we want to crit. Because, well, that quadruples our damage. Honestly, I struggle so much to explain this right now, but, like, okay, to understand what I mean is, usually when a weapon can crit, then it doubles the damage of it already, right? So when you get Slash, and it doubles the crit damage, then it's doubled again, but in total, the base damage is quadrupled. But we don't crit, so we just go from normal damage to 4 times damage. Okay, the game really doesn't like me for some reason. It started off really well. Where are magnets? We don't have a single magnet down, so I'll just walk around and try to get the experience. Now, it looks good right now because we are fairly strong and because, well, we are high level. Okay, so we are demolishing the enemies, but you see how they manage to walk in sometimes. Yeah, this is where we have to be quite careful that it's like bosses that they don't sit on me. And this is why we need to get the crit later on. But I think at 21 minutes it will still be fine to get that. 11 minutes is when we get our next arcana. Oh, we got a chest. That means we have the... what is it called? Amadio, I think was the name of it, right? There we go. What do we want to have here? We could go for luck, which is actually quite beneficial for us since it also double triggers our attacks in the future. But I think we just want to go for bonus enemies. If we get to a point where we wipe out the entire screen, then it's nice to have more of them spawning. Why do we not get another arcana now? Like we got one at 1 minute, and don't get me wrong, that was nice. The issue with early arcanas is that they just remove 1 arcana chest. So usually we would get our next arcana at 11 minutes, like from the stage itself, but we don't get that since we have 1 more arcana than we are supposed to have. So it will just spawn as a normal chest. Well, maybe we get lucky and the Bolero arcana actually just gives me 1. You know, that could also happen. Okay, nice, you're maxed out. I'm not really killing enemies, man. I'm noticing, I think the projectile speed is actually bad for this weapon. Because they just go up so far, and before it was better because they fell down earlier. And that helped me deal with the enemies, and now they're just going out so far that I can't really... Oh, wow. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wait a second. I have to keep doing this. Okay, so let's do this again. There we go. That's... Okay. Oh, wow. That wall. Yeah, and do you see that it's just a normal chest? But as I said, through the magic of Dex... Oh, hey, would you look at that? We got an arcana. That is incredible, isn't it? So we'll go for Sapphire Mist. Let's go. Does anything change, though? That's a real question because everything was... yeah, that changed quite a lot. Okay, that changed quite a lot, actually. Let's run up. This is what I meant, like, usually we reach, like, the peak at 5 minutes, and then we just get a bit bigger. And here it's more like... It took a while to get going, and even right now, we are not at our full capacity, but just look at this. What is this? What is this? What is this? It's just axes, and we are going crazy with them. So what happens if I just stand still? Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. We have a very hard time to kill the enemies at the bottom. Now, this could really just be a damage issue. That once we have enough damage, we will easily hit all of the enemies, one-shot kill them. We are still not getting another arcana. Mr. Bolero, what is wrong with you? Do you not want to help me out, my friend? I also like how just wiggling around creates a ginormous X tornado. You know, I recently rewatched some of my very old Vampire Survivors videos, and it's so funny seeing what I call crazy and insane there. I mean, at the time it was, right? It was like the most insane thing that you could do back then. But now comparing this to nowadays, where like things just completely explode, makes me really question how will the game even continue. It's like, right, like you can't make it always more extreme. And there we go, we just demolished that dude completely. What do we get? We got blue balls. That's actually really bad. We don't want that because we don't want to pick up the experience from further away, so I will just banish it. And just for those that don't understand what I'm talking about, we have Wicked Season down here. Whatever is shown gets doubled. So we want to pick up the experience whenever it's doubled and not at other times. And the voice crack. And the more range we have, pick up range, and the enemies when they die so close to us, as you can see, we'll just continuously pick up the experience, and that's not what I want. Why are some of these X's so ginormous? I know what's going on. It's the one that gets limit broken. So these duplicates, they don't get limit broken, but our main X gets limit broken, and it's this ginormous. We're about to hit 14 minutes, that's another chance from the Bolero Arcana to give us the slash. This is very important, and then we'll check out the damage as well. Does anyone see a chest? Does anyone? Oh, come on. Don't worry, guys. Eventually we'll get there, but it's so funny how our ginormous X just gets completely catapulted away. The beautiful thing about it is, because we have so much area, it actually starts killing the enemies rather far away. We are not killing that many enemies compared to some other weapons, but it is a hilarious character. So I gotta say, that's one thing that I don't like all too much. I wish these hidden weapons, they would all get affected by limit break, right? It only makes sense. It's a little bit of a weird feeling, because my intuition is, when I hear that a character has hidden weapons, like always the same type, it's again this dude. Oh my god, stop it, please. Whenever I see a character that has the same weapons, like the Scorione, for example, with the lightning ring, then I want to go for the lightning ring, limit break it, and go crazy with the max amount that you can have of the weapon. Because usually that max amount is 1. And then you can't limit break them. It's like, okay, in the beginning they were kind of cool, and it's kind of like also visually nice on the screen, you know, because you have so many of them going on. But then the limit break just takes over and the other ones don't exist anymore. Like, please change that. 16 minutes, another chance to get an Arcana, and I want to remind you the last one we got was at minute 1. Okay, still not. Has to be a blue little guy, that's not a blue little guy. And... oh, we get... well, it's... I mean, I'll max it out, but that's kind of useless. Come on, 17 minutes. Is it now time? Cool. I'm so happy about that. I can't believe how happy I am. We have a magnet over here, so let's pick that up and see how many level ups we get. I intentionally avoided all of the experience. I wish the Bolero Arcana kind of just guaranteed that at least at 11 and at 21 minutes you always get an Arcana. I know this is not gambly, okay, I totally understand it, and if you just normally play the game, like if you play like a roguelike game, you're like, that doesn't make any sense to set things in stone that they always happen, that's only an upside. Well, take a look at all of the Arcanas. They are all only an upside. And the thing is, here it's all about figuring out puzzle pieces and what you do. For me, like, I would say Vampire Survivors is a casual game, a fun game, where you just want to see numbers go big. But I don't want to replay the same thing like plenty of times until I eventually get what I want. This is like my gripe a little bit with exploring more of the fun content, the fun side of it. Look at the size of my axe. Do you see this? And we have yet another chance at glory to get slash and finally slash apart the enemies. I just love how many axes are flying around here. This is such a cool feeling. Come on, Bolero. The moment you see it's just like this gold pointer and not purple, you know it failed. So, yeah, that's just what happens, I guess. These enemies are getting in fairly close. We need slash, man. Because then we'll mow through the enemies most likely. It could also be that there are just too many enemies and nothing will change if we get it. Do we need anything here? Is there anything beneficial? I don't think so. I wish there was an item that just gives you an Arcana. It's like you select it and you get an Arcana immediately. Would be a little bit broken. Did we just get +1 amount? I just saw +1 amount on the limit break of this. It still has bonus amount? Like, just how much more amount do you want to get? Huh? Okay, let's do this because we haven't done this in a while. Let's run upwards. There we go. Wow. This is just beautiful. We are a little bit too fast. And you know what that means? I slowed us down a bit just so we can check out exactly how much we are spawning. And totally not because I want to have this as a thumbnail. Okay, the big axe is actually a problem now. It's in the way. Oh, wow. And we got another normal chest. 1 more minute, guys, and we have to slash. It's guaranteed to happen. This is so silly. Like, the spread kind of depends on how many enemies spawn and how fast they move in, but this is so silly. Oh no, I collected all of the experience. Oh god, look at the size of my axe. Do you see how big that is? And this is the normal axe, the normal size it would have. I'm pretty sure this axe is affected by area, like the base version that we have. And now the big axe is so big that we don't even see it anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure it's so big that it hits so many enemies that it instantly gets destroyed when it spawns. But that's also nice because look at the kill amount. Yeah, do you see that? Where's the second chest? Where is the dude? I can't believe it. Yeah, we're not gonna accept this. So now we have slash. And I would like you to pay some attention to the damage numbers. So we are dealing 4,216 damage with this one. What is the other axe doing? Like, we should see 2 different damage numbers. And yeah, here's 1,800. Honestly, for the power of crits, that's kind of embarrassingly low. Like, you would expect way more out of this, but I guess it's enough to kill all of the enemies. We have 700, 800 kills a second. And if I stand still, it slows down a little bit, but it's not even a big difference. Imagine now we just get an arcana. You know, when I was constantly waiting for it and I said, if nothing... No, we didn't get it. Okay, never mind. Why would Dex get an arcana, right? Like, why would we do that? Ooh, I need to get experience. Nice, we got it in time. Perfect. Now the big axe will be even bigger. What do we have in there? We have area and might, but I don't see anything else. How much experience was that? Yeah, I guess if you start killing a ginormous amount of enemies, we have 800 while I move. I should be moving around all the time. The issue is then we collect the experience. So if we double the kills but half the experience gain, that's not really the best trade because then it's easier to just stand still. Actually, it's not even double the kills that we get. So yeah, I think standing still is the best thing we can do. We have a silly amount of damage. Let's double the amount of the axes. Now I want to run up with the doubled amount. So we should have... Okay, we have 24. Never mind. That's... Oh, wow. Okay, now the big axe is a little bit in the way. Do you want to make a bet whether we'll end up getting another arcana or not? And I'll be ballsy. I'll say we'll not get a single other arcana. It will just not happen. Because the game... Oh, there's a magnet following me. I have to run away. Let's do it. Where's the magnet? You can actually see it flying after us if I find... I don't know. Where is it? That's a good question. I have no idea. Okay. There we go. We just collected it, but we also collected all of the experience either way. Do you see how much we're leveling up? Do you see how crazy we are going? And now standing still, we hit 700 kills. What happens if I walk around? We almost hit 1,000. You know what? Let's try to hit 1,000. I want to... Perfect. We immediately just hit 1,000. So how much damage are we dealing? Huh? How much is it now? 6,400. That's nothing. You would expect that's way higher, right? I don't even think the weaker axes are really hitting the enemies because the big one is just so big. Wait. Why are all of the damage numbers the same? Why is there... Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Is the big axe really killing everything and the other ones are just not hitting the enemies? I don't believe that. Do you see a different damage number? I've paused the game now a couple of times to see if we find something, but there is nothing. Honestly, I'm still checking because I can't believe what's going on right now. Like, I don't understand it, and I don't like it when I don't understand something. We even saw the different damage numbers before. And there's no way this big axe is killing everything this fast. Okay, maybe there is a way. I would say we'll wait until minute 28. This is when the super chunky guys spawn. And then we should be able to see if there are different damage numbers. But even here, the enemies are so tanky. Like, we should see... Nope, I don't see a single one. Wait! I think I just saw 2,100. I don't know if you saw it, but when they get really close, then they get hit by it. There it is, 2,181, no. There's a 2,000, no, that's a 7,000. But this was a 2,100, everyone saw it. Okay, we have to prove now. The other axes are just completely useless, is what that means. Oh, thank you for maxing that out. So I think we can keep the damage numbers turned off, because this is really not an impressive part about it. It's more the masses that we are spawning, and you saw that just the big axe is already killing everything because we spawned so many of it. So it's not about how big it is about the technique, how you use it. And yes, we still haven't gotten Arcana so far. 26 minutes, you know, maybe there will be an Arcana, maybe not, but we are waiting to pick up all of the experience at once. And I think this will be a good chunk of level ups. And there we go. 1092. Yeah, it was a normal chest. 1092. How much do we... That was 120 level ups. I don't even think there was a full cycle of experience. Let's make an entirely full cycle and see what happens, like how much we get. I didn't really realize that, but I just noticed how insane it is, how many kills we are getting. Like, some of the broken weapons, I'm used to them hitting like 1000 often, frequently, or 800. But this is an axe. This is just the axe. Well, that's actually fine. Did I just pick up all of the experience? I just picked up all of the experience without the growth doubling. But do you see how little we leveled up in comparison? Yeah, it's a huge difference. I wonder just how much damage this weapon will have. Like, it should have a couple of G. Easily. And there's just a normal chest again. Why are you doing this to me? So, one more cycle. And then we rush over and we get the experience. How many do we kill right now? 500 roughly on average. That's good. That's very solid, in fact. So, let's get going. No, we have to go further up here. Yep, we got it. Okay, good. 1252 was the level that we were at. How much do we get in one cycle? Okay, it was almost 100 level ups. I guess we got less kills overall, but it's still insane. And now we are about to reach the hardcore part of this game. 28 is the tankiest wave that exists, I think, in the entire game. They have 100 HP per level multiplied with your curse. And we have a lot of levels. So usually they have several millions of HP. And let's see if our kills go down to 0. There's a high chance that will happen. Let's hope it doesn't happen. And bam. Bam. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what I feared. Wait, what? Okay, we don't kill a lot. This is expected with any weapon that is limited with their pierce amount, right? Because now they are so healthy that they don't die in one shot. And then they clump up, but for that it's insanely respectable that we are getting so many kills. This is actually ridiculous. Do we have a magnet down? I don't see a single magnet. And I guess our weapon also doesn't go further out now to break anything, so we won't find magnets. That means I have to find the red gem. I think it's, well, it's in one of the corners. Let's just try it out. Let's just run around and see if I can get it. I think I got a magnet. Well, whatever happened, I think we'll level up for quite a while here. These guys give so much experience. I think it was 30 per kill or 25. Something, I think it was 30s. Like, ridiculously high. So, even though we get way less kills, we get, like, way more experience. And our kills just, well... How are you still holding up? How is this possible? Like, how are you doing this? How am I holding up? Look at this. This was the last Arcana, by the way. It's a normal one. We still didn't get another Arcana. So there's a magnet to the bottom left. Yep, we got it. Perfect. I'll try to get this chest that it's out of the way. Or maybe at 30 minutes we get an Arcana, you know? Because the game is like... I was teasing Nex the entire time. And now, when the run is over, I'll give him an Arcana. But yeah, I gotta say, this was holding up way better than I thought. It was huge chaos, but also quite a lot of fun, I gotta say. 100 to 200 kills on a hardcore wave. I can't believe it. Level 1700. 500,000 kills. Can we reach it? Oh my god, that was close. Alter, leckt mir doch die Klöten, ey. Das ist doch unglaublich, ey. Ich krieg die Krise, ne? Nee, komm. Nee, komm. Nee. That was an arcana. That was an arcana, by the way. I think you saw that it's purple, but we are after 30 minutes. I can't believe that, actually. I straight up, I can't believe that. Oh, is that ridiculous? I can't believe that. You know what? I'm done. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like. See you the next time.